Danganronpa.
Oh wow. Okay, is this on? Okay, yep, it's on. Okay, it's on. Oh, I don't need to speak for this. Okay, is this loud enough? See you. That's gonna be. Okay. Load. 5. Load game. Continue. Okay. Continue. We left off. Okay. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. So that was now. I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told ya, there's a cool anything around here. Okay, is this better? Yes. Yeah, is this better? Yeah. Last time. How good is this? Okay, close enough. Okay.
No way!
Are you really dead? This is a really dead body. Yeah. Wait. I know you've seen a dead body before. What? We need to help on right away. However, be careful. Don't turn what you might find. Okay. Of course, let's check the dead body. We need to find out whose actor this is. There's no telling. With a click, we don't know who it is. There's no way telling who's under the mask. And the white coat makes them impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is totally a mystery. But one thing I do know, whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But who and why? And how did they end up dead? The house isn't beaten. Not beaten. All signs has come to hop. Thanks to that knife driving into the stomach, there's close semblance of bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped the blood, but the blood is still wet. Be careful, don't touch anything, you might get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Is it the face or hidden? I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. How can you tell? Well, now I have a chest and I get the general shape of the body. And I mean, boy, look at it, I'm sure it's a girl. Yes! Okay then. Let's set a mask.
Come on.
Oh. Wait. But it was already too late. He'll go headshot towards the mask. And there was a booming light of a deafening war. Body blew up. It blew up. Okay, that's not normal. My vision started to darken. I proceeded to pass out.
Come on.
But then, you put the fire out. So I concentrated right away, but that voice pulled me back down to earth. Someone presented hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. Then under the half body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the bucket of water as hard as I could. Splash! Splash! Okay. Thanks. Thankfully. Okay. Thankfully, that was enough to put the fire out. It died down, leaving only unpleasant smell of burning. I guess I took care of it. But what the hell, man? But what the hell, man?
Huh?
It's exploded!
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about this, but I never would have imagined it would explode. Another body. What? It's burned to a crisp. We're all good, man. It didn't. I never were able to eat the steak again. But now the body is charred. I had no idea. I really have no idea. How this was. Who isn't he right now? Huh? We consider who's not here. We can quickly narrow down who it might be. Only person is it's Kyoko. Kyoko? Body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, there's only one other person. The mastermind. What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way the mastermind got
You're boiled. It's serious. I agree. Normally I wouldn't be what I'm doing. But I had the clue.
the mastermind being dead or explain.
Explain. Marco failing moving around.
The mastermind dead, right?
But
But the court is doing that.
that doesn't make any sense.
Remember that? That the same person might be the mastermind who planned us all here. According to the files, the mastermind is a man in the late 30s. It's possible they're likely somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is a middle-aged student, right?
So how to be a
Which quality honestly isn't. Could this mean the mastermind isn't the head?
the mastermind isn't the headmaster?
It's a teenage girl. Kyoko told me about it.
Huh? Fail. Huh? Mukmo Ishishaba, the 16th student at Hope Academy. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confirmed. She said the 16th student is he on the school what? I think you better tell him everything you know. Well, Kyoko told me.
Mukuro Ikusaba,
Mukmo
the 16th student, lying hidden
The
somewhere in
16th
the
student?
school.
Lines.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Need new headphones.
Okay. I'm doing one reading. Let's see. Okay, grabbing lot metal. Matches the body. There was and perhaps the ultimate spell. Sounds like this whole mastermind, doesn't it? Could it be? Okay, the mastermind is a girl, Merkable. Merkable, and she's a sincere and she's the ultimate spell. But she's been hiding in the schools. Well, sounds like a teenage Bigfoot. How did she end up born to a crib? What the heck? None of this makes any sense. Show up and... I think you better take a look at the body. Maybe to figure out exactly who this is. Ah, wait! What? I don't be getting anything, you know, top... Oh, she totally got blown up! Got a motto. That's probably vaporized too. She survived! Oh, she's survived. What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
Failed for the whole world be healed. Never. Utterly. Oh, then I didn't need mine. Carbon dioxide, you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This great back and strangest back and forth I ever seen. Body, showered body. She took a look at this body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's a girl. Don't worry, I'm not planning to touch her body that much. Not kill. Hold on, there's something. No, must be easy to look at this. There's something next to the body here. It's a key. Wait, is this a key? Project from Monokuma?
So,
That's right. A key shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? I found it near the ground. Never seen a key like this. I never seen a key like this before. Possibly couldn't go to. So even you don't know now. Kodo, I'm gonna give you a very important task.
I see.
That key might get access to certain areas we might thought were locked.
So, in other words,
The biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the door to and the dorms to the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your... So I'm your errand boy now? Okay. Oh, why is it lagging so much? Where am I going? I don't know. I'm not going at this point. It's this way. So let's give it a shot. What's even clicking? Hey, gotta go here. Hello. Don't stir. It's here. Then we'll go in. Data center. It's a data center. Map. Get to the data center. It fits. Managed to unlock the data center. I guess for running around, paid off. I gotta go tell everyone else. Immediately I head back. Get back. How did it go? I found which room the key goes to. It's to the data center. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. Why now decided that room? I suppose we have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still Hey, so when you open that door, I'm not gonna be another kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Whoa, Kodo. What?
In other words,
Is it in your hands? Again? It means I trust you. And that's absolutely lie. I'm just being used. Okay, there's Taco. And just for everyone else, I push my hands out to the data center, the door. I close my eyes and clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly open the door. Nothing happened. Other than making sure I was still alive, slowly opened my eyes. What in the world? The room was strange. I managed to open the rooms. All the rooms up to now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't surface fear like the rest of the school. The fear was lacking beneath the surface. This room filled with a kind of dread.
What?
Hey, this. Exchanged a trembling hand and pointed. Look at the monitors on the wall. Look what they were showing. Each monitor played a different location. School. Dorms, classrooms, every part of the school was covered. It's the direct feed to every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school lead back to this room. And they displayed on these monitors. So the whole purpose of this room is to watch us. Watch us? Then this room
it's all
is
clear now.
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here, watching us. then it says it. Huh? The body in the garden. They had room to this key. The key to this room, which only means one thing: the body. That was the body of Mukubo Ikushaba, and she was the mastermind. The mastermind's dead, like totally dead. It would seem so. Serious? It's too bad. They didn't go and die before Master could kill them themselves. Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? That means this is all over. Because, that body. Whatever happened, so obvious, don't die. Natural death. So who was that?
But
if the mastermind really is dead, does that mean we can finally get out of it? We gotta hurry up and escape.
it's enough.
No, God, hurry up. Early first. Huh? But why would the exit? If the mastermind is truly dead, we leave. Whenever we decide to. But now, we need to find out the mastermind's setup of this life or death game. First, in the first place, I'm not bothered by the fact that mastermind was absolutely but murdered.
Naturally.
So too. Naturally. Say the corpse out. And say no doubt about it. And it was why you gotta be that way, man? I mean, whoever could have done
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate. process of identification of the mastermind. The identity of the mastermind.
How dare you! You don't understand, you useless insect! You won't bear from talking to Master ever again!
Mastermind. The mastermind. Well, then, why they were killed? Whom may behold all those answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay, let's begin our search. This time, to uncover the identity of the mastermind. I noticed this door a while ago, and it intrigues me. This door is kind of creepy. I have a picture of Monokuma on it. What could this be inside? Door is locked, huh? Guess we gotta find a key to open that room. I'm gonna try one more case. Nope, won't open. Won't even fit inside the keyhole.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Right? There's nothing gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma picture on it. I'm worried. Is this be any good? He knows, right? The mastermind is gone, so nothing to be afraid of anymore. Or is there? The monitors. There are ridiculous number of monitors here. That's why you've been using to spy on us. As long as I have this. I look at Mastermind. Like a face for the eyes. How much? Monthly membership. Okay. Don't think that at all. There's a bunch of computers lined up here. Looks like a high performance PC. Nothing like a isn't it? With all the Eagle's laptop installed on it. They all have the same. They all look the same. Locked. Can't do anything. So what? We can't do anything. Just for you to figure bit the force your way in.
What century are you from?
The mastermind must be using these monitors for the network. So for ego, well, you might be right about that. No point of thinking about that now. You're right. Okay. There's a surveillance camera in here. No matter where, no matter where, no matter when. Surveillance cameras always follow us every move. I mean, absolutely everywhere. What cameras does it have anyway? Okay, let's talk to Toko. This is going on the stuff like, watch buffet. Okay. I mean, why they killed as much as the next guy, but honestly, I just want to get out of here. Okay, are we? Jeez, I can't believe. Hey, the monitors, how many monitors are in here? My eyes are flickering back and forth. Okay, Byakuya. Why was the mastermind murdered? Forget out, we need to find the identity of the person. The person of the mastermind. Okay, yeah, I did. Like that, everyone. I thought it did everything. I spoke to everyone. Yeah. There's nothing showing.
Hey, look, that's just TV. The TV
How
antenna.
about that?
Yeah, let's look at my grandma uses. It's totally the high definition antennas.
Wait. So, if you look at the antenna, we can watch TV.
Someone say TV.
You know?
Well,
Sunday morning, is here. What are you? Huh? You talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if you're gonna watch TV, come on. Come on.
You know?
y'all stop info from the outside world, huh?
Oh wait, let me work my magic.
You became leap the land you once knew. I mean, I get the reference, but
What are you talking about?
You know?
well,
Huh?
Oh.
what's wrong?
Good news for your Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Now,
What?
Twitch. And do it. Freaking idiots. That's fine. All you guys need huge dreams of the outside world. And they just sitting there watching TV time. They really they'll get away with it. Huh? Oh, what is this? It's feet coming from the sailor's camera. Honoring us.
What the heck?
Isn't it? Huh? This is weird.
On.
Hey, what are you doing? It's really weird. You're weird. Weird is very possible. And not just weird, super
But-
weird. But TV is hooked up on everything but the antenna. So, showing the key.
Oh.
You try changing the channel. Oh wait, good idea. That'll try.
When each channel one by one. Every channel, just us. Which is live feed us standing there at the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Broken.
Could it be?
No, it's just kind of trick. It's usually weird setup. Hey, what kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but
Huh?
what?
what?
It's been a while, you freaking bastards. Madam Kuma. You put me dead. Me dead? You freaking idiot.
What?
You freaking stupid. Hey, you acting kind of strange smell.
Of course!
Of course, that's only different evolution. Hopefully natural. After all, it's been commendable. The past 2 years. I've been below could have a day at most. Oh, you're alive again. Oh, yeah, look on your faces right now. It's sublime. What is that? I wanted to stand exactly what I want to see the moment when you open to despair. Don't tell me you pretend to be dead for this moment. Why? Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're one of those who would pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, let's go. Laugh, oh, that makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
Well, now.
I'm not sad. Well, it's not good enough. Past is so full of hope, begin to despair. The future is out of you. I wanted to tell you, there is much more fun of this killing game.
Huh?
You can't be seen continue going.
Let me out of here!
No. We will both get out of here. Get out of here? You feel upset with getting out of here? How dare you get it? No, get out of here. And
Yep.
besides, life isn't half bad. know, there's that stuff you don't like. You don't like life a bit more? What you? Are you serious? This is the walls. If it's the walls, I mean, we wouldn't just
Well now.
we were both Lord laughter, I guess. I just got a 50 point now.
Hey,
You got to really took over when you on that TV. Yes, indeed, the TV. Sure, part of your school life
What?
here. I knew you were hired secret. Nick? But besides, I constructed an antenna. So why just show the surveillance kid? You are gonna kick me where you are now? I'm gonna let you in. Oh, let a gushing secret and tell you. A TV is absolutely, without a doubt, playing a single coming from an antenna. Huh? What does this mean?
what the heck?
Playing a single? They just so scared of you.
Unbelievable.
Ah, how stupid, huh? You're so stupid, don't you get it? It's fine, I'll tell you.
Chills! Chills!
This killing game is being broadcast to the entire world. It's the most powerful thing on TV.
Extreme!
This killing game is broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most powerful thing on TV. The amount of times you have to say it, I just don't understand what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even I don't understand the words. I mean, I understand the word. I'm not sure I don't understand the deeper meaning. What broadcast live to the entire world? Some kind of sick joke.
That's
This can't be. Oh, they have to take it over to the airways.
oh no!
Broadcast, there's no way. That's impossible. All kinds of life. They made a weakness. Case management system, you know. All you need to worry about that you guys found hacking their way, easy mode. Are you being serious right
course.
now? Of course. I hear some kind of crap. Something coming from my own mind. It tossing a boat, like a boat tossing with the ocean. My mind begins to crack and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. All these hints I've been giving you, tantalizing habits about the school history, even lowering you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for Captain Aubrey to show you true despair, like you never seen it before. Because I became director of Despair Broadcasts. This is the ultimate reality show of best despair entertainment. You're lying. This is why people the police and everyone else is going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they have tried to best.
Actually,
What if they only did?
indeed.
But again, it's not really any their business, right? Some people might yell at the TV and try to warn you, but they won't come here to help. Do you think that's possible? Don't you really know? Possibly true? Or
This
whatever.
can't be.
But to take control of all communication like this, all you need is I'm not gonna reach. Yep. So how could I become this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something I need to tell you all.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that's little business. Ding dong, bang bong.
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like.
I clash of that. What do you mean?
It's the Monokuma file.
I will leave the next Monokuma put the fire right here. Everyone, give it your all.
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay. They're gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. What the heck? You went for one heck.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I can't wait! And then he was gone. Ellie was insensible. She was hopeless. Out of reach. We all left with was despair. All we were left was despair. We stand there. We don't know for how long, frozen in place. I don't think anyone. I don't think it took everything. I couldn't think. Everything I just had to keep to myself. Just standing straight up. I don't understand. Any of this. What despair? Entertainment and how long is he
I'm
still
sick
alive?
of this.
I thought we finally we could get out of here. And plus, what he said was the class
Stop
trial.
talking.
Guys, how obvious. How it's observation. Class trial. What it means from this point on, we gotta figure out who the culprit is, figure out who killed Kiriko.
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Miguel Kashaba was the one who died. They fit him with female, right? Kiriko is the culprit. Kiriko is still alive and active. That means the mastermind is Miguel Kashaba isn't dead. Naturally, the body. Naturally, the body couldn't belong to her, so it must be Kiriko. No other possibility. Hey, how long I've been streaming for? 40 minutes. This body is Kiriko's? Kiriko's been murdered? No, that's just not possible. Okay, and you get something to drink. Next to me because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't know who she really was. And then they had to end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. What matters is truth. If you refuse to believe, you absolutely uncover the truth yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But we're gonna have a class trial. And that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. The killer is someone participation in almost life. Wait, see one of us Yoko? Well, that's not particular what I'm saying.
Huh?
No. Huh? What are you
Talking.
I don't have to explain myself now. There's virtual motion into as the phone. I'm gonna take a shush myself. If you value your lives, you put into this. This is how this game works after all. Okay. I think it's a pipe. Several days old. Okay. Okay, back to the crime scene. Minus 5 and okay, everywhere. The patrol shed. Dry. Okay, that's been added to my trap. Help. Four. That's four.
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? I'm glad you heal. Listen, you remember when you heal? Cool, still 5.
Huh?
Yeah, right. Oh, what's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now.
Huh?
One is That's weird.
What?
Down here last night and we definitely 5 chickens in then.
What?
Wait, what are we gonna do? We have 5 to 4. This is bad.
Conspiracy!
If it gives a puzzle, anyone the entire will remain unfinished. I'll do my best to ignore it, you know. Both of them from my hand. Okay. Chicken. Chicken body. Okay, some more missing. Tattoo. Dog. Nothing that is useful. What the fuck? Oh god. That out.
So, in other words,
Oh, like your alibi.
in other words,
Okay, we're just gonna. I'd love to heal. What happened after the nighttime game last night? Well, I was sick, so I fell asleep last night. Why you ask? Now, it's been a nighttime.
Naturally.
You know, obviously. What is this nighttime? How can tell for sure? At the nighttime again, I came to check the garden. I wanted to look at everyone, so tell them about Monokuma. So, I'm spending more time in the garden these past few days, so I figured he must be healed. Before when I arrived last night, no body
In other
healed.
words,
The mortal can only take place during nighttime after the garden. So, you know, gym together last night. The entire What? I found Hiro in the garden. We meeting Toto and Hina. Go went to gym and begin dismantling Monokuma as we make sure go not to go anyway when Tails to the bathroom. Then all four of us have airtight alibis. The only one who don't have alibis is you. Me and
that's
Kyoko.
right.
So he is Kyoko. That only means he was the only one without an alibi. Also, we would. You know, Toto was stopped.
What?
Well, went to the door. So we. Or basically. I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's how do an alibi. I know. So what now? Like get a bandage here. I don't know without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? I can't be like this. Yo, flip the clock right now.
For serious.
About body. Body with control. What they gotta be, you know, 30. Yeah, you can do it now. The way you go, you got thick and body. Now the up for 9. Stop. Right to
You know?
5. And now it's mentioned at the right. So the body was found at 9 a.m. Get my job done. Head down. Some photo. Body blew up. Right. We didn't have a mask. Wait, like cold. Stomach. Blood. The blood. Got butter. We didn't know on this body. But before the blood from the body, I didn't see it on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, big help. No, I don't know what it looks like. Now, Taco. So, does this body belong to whoever it is? You don't page. Knife on the ground. It is rest of the knife stuck in it. The potion, the fourth most stone knife over here. Medical fire surgical knife. On the back. In the what's called fatal energy. Anyway, the knife is pretty familiar. Wait, is it? That's it. It was a knife the person was holding. This is getting pretty weird. Some coincidences. Overpacked last night. Maybe a knife. And some stabbed and mass factor was on here. Maybe got stabbed by coincidence. Stabbed. Another attack. Maybe I refused to grab a knife. Maybe I and this helper on the taxi. But why the mask? I don't know. I don't remember anything clearly about last night. No, no, who could it be? No way. Knife. I haven't seen anything real. What are you talking about? It's like nothing left in the check. Surveillance camera. Nothing. Yeah, it's bullshit. More. Nothing. Power pack. Fertilizer. Nothing. Nothing. What have I been looking for?
It's all clear now.
What?
Just give.
But we need to check. What else is there? Again.
What?
Here. Biolab. Stella. Okay, then what am I supposed to do? I don't know, man. Fine.
Thing, that piece might be a bomb, part of the bomb.
Let's go.
There goes room.
What? It's certainly.
Okay.
Come on.
It's true.
Give me, to app with me, open it.
What?
No, Matt. No sheet for the bed. What? What's this? Oops, Peak Academy. 28 to 19. Look about Shaba. Sex female. Fluff in Japanese, I do not know.
I see.
Look about Shaba's profile. That looks like it. Shaba, sex female, soldier, although it's small of a age, military specialist training, every type of weapon, actual. He showed interest in military from childhood, into empowered stuff completely obsessed with it. In elementary school, he became beginning writing the military magazines just before into middle school, while she was still with a family vacation in Europe. She was killed for a young Japanese girl was kidnapped, quickly took over Japanese media. She was interested in information. She found a rebel, appeared in Japan 3 years later, along probably unnoticed. Revealed that he joined a mercenary group known as Fiona. For those 3 years, she instead didn't kidnap, but she received battle training on her own. However, she never released why she decided to return home when she did. Check out the profile. Soldier.
I see.
And this,
Naturally.
you recognize it. The Female Mercenary Corps is a collective of battle warriors. Why used their why to gun with Mandolin, how to totally style a little bit. Like I say, man, every minor, they hold, say, in the news.
Found it.
Whoa! I feel like Ohio just a bit. Well, I feel like Ohio just made a bit of play when a bit of play with Ohio. It's
What?
you.
What?
Well, you're pretty good at it. Good. Wait, what kind of you put a little head
What?
there? Well, you found a profile. So what if we did?
Hey, come on now.
Me out. I'm not gonna hold it against you. And you and they don't hold anything against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, to know who has been stealing? Give me a Sonigami who proved you busted from the headmaster's room. Maybe I could go corpse out here and slice you up and dice you. The foul bears out. But ominous, you
What?
know. Rule violations are unforgivable to you. What? I'm about those regulations are. Of course I am. My proper school life is built here on direct organization and order. Which is why even I, the headmaster, had to follow the regulations myself. You're saying you have to follow your own rules as
Of
well.
course.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't complain. How about unfairness? Bad subject is fairness. Would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about one written of the school rules. They are actually about the participants of a killing game. I didn't have to. I mean, I could told you how many participants actually were there. Did I? Think I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in hall back 15 people here, I thought that was being made a little too misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding, you say?
in other words.
Saying, why they actually won't actually.
Yes, indeed.
So remember, the students taking part of this killing game were actually 16. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukubo
The
Ikusaba.
16th, the one they
Yes, I
call
know,
Watch
about the
Out.
16 students. What is that, like 15 times? The 16 students. Mukubo Ikusaba. Part of the school life. We're making all these regulations.
Why?
Huh?
Why? Did he say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because I like to take the killing game with the Bible, and you wouldn't believe the ratings. Send so many views tuning in now. I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I didn't want to make it a hurricane. A complex, you hate
Yes,
there, you know.
indeed.
Makes sense.
Well now.
Okay then. Okay then. Actually, I have a few events to get to. I gotta get some events to get to. Extra bonus points for ya. I'm gonna get back in this Kyoko, so I'm gonna have a little secret for ya.
Hey,
How? You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone, but you have a bunch of hideous scars you want anyone else to see. What? Okay, now you're game over. Game on count. Okay.
What's up, chicken?
speaking much. What? Okay.
What? It's all here.
Mikawa isn't coupled. Want me to say that? We all thought Mikawa was going to spare the mastermind with your identity. Maybe Mikawa behavior makes no sense. Why else mastermind got out of the way to reveal themselves to us?
So, in other words,
Mikawa is the narration of this question. So, isn't the culprit? They want to respect and look about article. Okay.
let's go.
Okay, to the dojo.
I see. Very strange.
Okay.
That's right. I see. Very why? What?
Okay, the larvae.
Let's go.
They just teleport us. Find what to do. There we go.
I see.
Base of the Middle East. Like military center there of force group of soldiers engaged in different combat. Claim remember equivalent to entire corporate soldiers and work of Ragnarok. Battle. Pacified rebel. Go. Secrets quiet somehow, or it might be mentioned.
What?
What is it? Maybe. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, put the flashlight to begin.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Time has come.
That's right.
Okay, let's go, Dolly-ho! To the red doors of the school.
for you guys. Makoto is doing high enough for you guys to go. Makoto is doing high enough for you guys to go off together. Just the two of you.
Huh?
What, are you jealous?
Hey!
What?
Talking with yourselves. Okay, I don't really want to speak to these people. Go the elevator!
Why?
Could it be?
Maybe you died again.
What? Jesus!
Come on.
I demand explanation. Why do you waste your time and make us wait like this?
What made you wait?
I got it back. Got it backwards. You're the one making me wait.
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. Okay, just say here. Everyone's here.
We talk about everyone is waiting for you.
Sally, but you gotta go. We've been waiting 10 minutes now. So it's basically I punish the one making the wait, right?
We have violation punishment right now.
Is it me you're waiting for? I'm here.
When we hear the voice spun around and look,
Hey,
I'm here. No rules, I'm broken.
Here? Here goes.
You are so
No! Good to go!
What?
is that right?
Come on, man.
In
Talking. Dude, killing me. Shut up.
Let's
dude.
go.
Yes. This sounds like a child. Don't talk as much.
but
I feel like my throat is about to give out. Gotta ask you something. Where have you been at this whole time? You used a key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
correct.
I went to investigate second floor dorms.
That's right.
Only monitors there, so I'm able to avoid monochroma ability. Plus, the announcements because of that. I have no idea what body I discovered. When you find out, now I think the show should go back down, and here, crash try not until I'm being forced. I can't go free uninformed, can I? So that's why
However,
what I played. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. But if I see for dorms, I mean, where the key goes
Wrong.
to. Actually, to be precise, not
in
quite.
other words,
Use open any lock.
Just a second.
Makoto.
Okay.
Let's see.
Any information?
Goodbye.
Okay. Last trial. Okay.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Okay, they cheated again. Now I think really satirized.
Thrills! Chills!
Blinding. Okay. Last trial. Save. Yep. Overrated. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Trial, all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. We need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No! That's a ghost!
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? And let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
Gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you, Hatzer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, wearing any gloves, right?
Probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all. That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
He wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, I've been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko that...
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing...
They got burnt up and...
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko
There is just... Okay, then prove it.
The dead...
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
well, she...
No, that's wrong. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're dedicated like that.
Anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Yeah, brain up
That's the first said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
If Kyoko really is, then who died?
There's gotta be... I don't think so.
Scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify...
Oh, what's wrong? There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
That's very harsh.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Why you gotta
He's
see?
just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
You must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
You really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
I hate Hangman's Gambit. Whoa.
Now I understand. The representative is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Are you saying the mastermind? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole... And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
Must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brain!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Nope. There are only 16 students in total taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Man, we've been saying that for a while.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
I got it!
Kyoko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Did you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went room in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
With that sucks. So the only suspects are me and Kyoko. Damn it. I can't stand somehow.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm he wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? It's the pickaxe.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you alibi.
Clear my name. There's the argument.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit, I should think. Kodo, if you have any objections, now would be the time. We've established a time frame. It took place somewhere between 9 o'clock.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Shoot!
We've established a frame for the murder. It took somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections now... We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 and 9 o'clock. Yep. And Makoto...
Yeah, from 7:30.
That's more than enough time. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time. We've established a time frame. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Shoot!
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder. So Makoto, if you have any objections now... We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 and 9 o'clock. Yep. And Makoto...
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at...
No, that's wrong! Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
This?
I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No, no, no! How can you say it wasn't?
This should prove it. Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Sleep wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
There's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were to another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what they did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one just gave us.
Wait, I would agree with this. Why would Kyoko say that? Help you use Kyoko said it did help the body, right? The body?
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
Here goes. Okay. Go to the said.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, it didn't get dirty.
No, that's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
Yeah, you didn't know this.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage? What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body and didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? Wouldn't he be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The chicken blood.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
You discovered the body. Was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up.
They
What
laid the
settles
coat on.
what?
Wait, they set the coat on top of it. The button was not wearing the coat.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they've already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Inadequate? Don't understand. Okay.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Here we go. Stop the bait. Here we go.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
Horrible man you are, Makoto.
Okay. Got the thing I need.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid.
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatic...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
No, that's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
I got it! Yes! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Then
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart.
I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
I might be, but even I'm not dumb enough to act.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Okay, tell you what actually killed her. Okay.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
More than that,
the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
then shall
we continue the victim's fatal
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me.
Oh yeah.
According to the Monokuma, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot!
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
And it wasn't because of the... Then there's only one other thing.
that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue
The debate?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Shoot.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah.
She was already...
And it wasn't even...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Shoot.
Then, shall we continue the
Debate? The victim's fatal
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Shoot. Right? The only thing that's left.
Is this really the end for all of us? I refuse to give up yet!
Then, shall we continue
the debate? The victim's fatal
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't... of the knife, right?
What? Shoot. What?
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Shoot.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She's already
totally dead.
And it wasn't even...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it.
There was evidence.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we
continue the victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Oh my god, I hate this.
Then, shall we continue the
debate? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that,
the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? Then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah.
According to... That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's injury has yet to be determined, correct?
What is it?
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah, she was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah, the Monokuma file. Gotta be it! There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Oh, there's no evidence. What is this? I gotta look this up.
Shoot! I refuse to give up yet!
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet... Correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Oh, what is this damn thing?
Then, shall we continue the debate?
The victim's fatal in...
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even... Then there's only...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that
showed she was... And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire...
Then, shall we continue the debate?
The victim's...
injury has yet...
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Why is it always me?
I got it!
Yeah!
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kinda weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
Titanium.
The titanium
Arrow. It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Back to Mac, you have no right!
The titanium. It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma, it said the weapon must have been about as thick. It seems like an arrow.
No, that's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course.
Oh.
Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do. If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to...
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is... right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
What? But she was protecting me. What does this mean? She knows being attacked? She came to my rescue? Because that's been when she...
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
You took the key to a room, so how did the killer room to hide the evidence?
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
You took a room key.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya!
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You said I hid and then left the locker, but could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya!
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Is that what you're...
You said I hid and then left the locker, but could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
What? What? Shoot! I hate this!
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're saying?
You stated it.
You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left in my own room, correct?
Oh my god.
But could I really have done that?
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You stated it. You said I hid and then left
in my own room, correct?
Shoot! But the game's particularly what you
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya!
You hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left key in my own room, correct?
Oh my god.
But could I really have done that?
Oh my god.
This is so annoying.
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a fear. You said I hid and then left.
The locker key in my own room. Correct. But
Could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya!
What are you? Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You stated it. You said I hid and then left.
The locker key in my own room. Correct. But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not.
The killer.
You should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't...
No, that's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
What did I do? Okay. Get the stuff. The line. Away. Gotta go. Yeah, run away.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then? I didn't have the key to my room.
Because I'd given it. Yeah, there's no doubt.
You are correct.
So I couldn't
Possibly have gotten into my room.
No, that's wrong. No, Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Huh? Then, are you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Oh, we found guilty. Manakuma voting. Super. Closer to the end game. Good job. Right.
Now then, let's give it everything.
Punishment time. At the school lesson. Oi! That doesn't sound so pretty. All about it. And then make a voice for my child. Over. Never more to begin again. 13 peace in exchange for lives. The other one. What? Please go to school. Please go to bus. Hope. Let's hope.
No! This isn't right!
What?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Claim? Wait, there's all inside his head. Okay, run. Can't run. I'll let it go. No way should kill him.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room, that it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to fire there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second! You've got it all wrong! Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
Wait, end. See. Yeah! Hey! Ooh, 78.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh no. We're found guilty.
That's not good. What? You think I'm the killer?
Sorry, man.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone. No. Everyone. You're wrong. You got it wrong, guys.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone.
Yep.
Yep, you got that right. No, I know that's not true. That makes sense. This trial doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. That's why I'm and the
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's the heart-pounding, extra-feeling punishment. Oh, wait, what do I
don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Have you found guilty? Time for his punishment. Oh. What's the same? This was ethical lesson. Okay. Same thing. Oh, being lectured by the thing he can be killed by? Oh, that just messed up. So you get to learn all about what's about to kill you. Ah, God. This is not right. Wait, that's an egg? He's learning about the birds and the bees? Is that what he's learning about? He's learning about reproduction when he's being killed. Off you go. Sure go, everyone in. His name, actually. Huh.
What?
Oh, what? What is this? this? What is going on? Hey, who's it? Yeah, it had to be.
This is
Alter Ego. Alter Ego? This is some kind of stupid virus from that stupid guy. He must have planted it before when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell. I don't believe this.
Miscalculation. No. You miscalculated in the very beginning.
What the heck?
What is
In
this?
other words,
I'm saying you shouldn't have underestimated us.
What are you talking about? As like you already won. I barely found a thing without a pinch, an itch. That stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Lakota. And maybe I did smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. He went straight to the garbage swim. Garbage. One bit. Like a bit of. In a way. Even a bigger punishment. Special punishment. I'm not satisfied. Just ready to let you bring despair to the entire world. Kyoko, what's the meaning of all of this? What the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now the mastermind is nourished.
what did you say?
What are you talking about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Soon indeed. Okay. The mythological towers. This is okay. This is a massive high school towers, all the one buildings in the bustling urban area. Like all the school center and the center of the entire world. Oops, Academy. Is anyone else getting deja vu? It brings hope from top. It brings top students of a magical, government-funded school of privilege. They say if you come here, man, it's God's way to be set for life. Hundreds of years of tradition stands from the crop to every work field, every year. Things were built to us raise hope in a nation, which makes hope speak a fitting name. The two things you need to attend school. One, you would have to be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. Ordinary student can enroll here, but in one way if you're studied by the school itself. Standing at the gate, the ultimate school filled with all students was me. What? Where am I? Woke up, my head resting on a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. I wouldn't be weird me zonked off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what I'm doing is sleep just now. This wasn't my classroom I have ever seen before. What the heck is going on? Ugh. Finally, I could feel my mind and my body started to go back all together, and then I was awake. Or something, or was it just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this was not a dream. I could tell the stench invading my nostrils too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern. It was bullets of a hint of light was spreading in. Trash was piled high across the area. There must be some underground garbage pit. What the heck of situation I found myself in? It was to build a judgment of my problems. I was stuck until I was waiting to die. No, I can't let this happen. Not that all my good friends went through to save me.
remember what I had to do, what had to happen. Well, the ego saved me. He used up the last bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. I need to find for myself, and for my friends, and for my friend. And for that, I gotta prepare myself. Survival begin. But first, as I look my way out of here. Okay, this is gonna be the end. I've been recording for almost 3 hours now. I've been stuck in that class trial for pretty much forever, and my thoughts feel like he's gonna give out at any moment now. So, this is gonna be the end, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.